So that's why she has a bunch of crosses around her, because she's a saint. Okay, that makes much more sense, but her evolved form still looks like she's confused as shit, though.
Hey everyone, Kaiso here with another video. I know it sounds a little bit strange right now, and the dog is staring at me, but anyway, I'm actually recording this separately from the video because I wanted to talk about that Niss match that happened last weekend. Ooh, Niss, more like major miss. Anyway, I wanted to know how you guys fared against her if you did happen to try her, because honestly, I did not have a really fun time, okay? See, what had happened was, since I'm actually recording this as a as a voice file right now, I can't really show anything, so I'm just gonna cite this from memory, and I'll correct it in the video as I go along. So with the Niss match, I got to 140 losses, I think it was 141, I completely ran out of stamina. Wait, so many times trying to win, but unfortunately whatever the fuck I was doing didn't even work, so I ended up, spending that many crystals and that many, that much stamina. Ugh. It's a giant nightmare for me. Honestly, at this point, I'm thinking maybe I should just stop trying to get superb bosses if I get past 80 losses. Because the thing is, I was trying to get this video out a couple days ago because I wanted to cover the Niss match. I do have a couple of clips saved about going over everything. However, I think I did miss the Kierna part because I thought that it was just the same thing. So I tried to cover it, right? I did so many losses. I couldn't for the life of me understand what the hell was happening with this match, because no matter what the hell I did, Kay got one shot, Lucian's bitch ass didn't want Rainy immunity, obviously Baehoon got one shot, and I ended up, over the weekend while I was trying to get Niss, I somehow managed to reroll Ronald and get Star's Tears on him. Somehow, he fared better against Ariel as a striker. I don't know how, but he did. It's stupid, but it works, and I low-key want to switch out Kay for Ronald now. Oh gosh, that's so stupid. But anyways, what had happened was, after I had gotten Niss, I kind of just went really furious. I couldn't record my actual win because I didn't even expect myself to win that match, because Parabellum got lucky and counterattacked Jiho in the backline. So, steal the ball, pass to Damien. Damien actually manages to two-shot KO Kierna with the help of Zhenlong. It's a whole giant mess of whatever the fuck happened. So, now that I got that out of the way, I want to talk to you about how I think the match actually works, just in case anybody didn't get to it, okay? And look at the enemy team, okay? We got that random-ass Jiho for some reason. Story-wise, okay, yeah, I get it, but that's, unnecessary. And she's actually correctly placed, so that's gonna be a bitch. Okay, see, so her skill set is basic, it's her usual skill set, but the thing that changes is her overprotection, because instead of decreasing the critical rate by 77, it decreases the attack power and critical rate by 500. Can we have these skills for if someone's on the same team as Avnor, preferably another husbando? I don't think anything changed with Jiho. Belle's change in this match is that she increases the attack power, max HP, and reflex of all the players in the match. Oh, and critical rate. That's really the only thing. Narawa's bitch ass is the reason why there's a defense shield. Bitch. Hildegard hasn't changed except for this one. She gives the ally team debuffs whenever she does an action. So the thing with this is that it adds on to what Niss does, and we'll get to that in just a minute. Meg and Sophie don't do anything, so we're just gonna leave them. Asure,
manages to decrease the defense and penetration resistance of all players in the match with an action. So this also adds on to what Niss does. I don't think Juniver changed. Ariel's definitely a big change. She's a striker right now. She's got 50% penetration. She inflicts 50% additional damage to the goalkeeper. I think that's a usual skill. And this one, yeah, she steals the attack power and critical rate of all players in the match. Which I don't think... it's just a big old mess. So we're gonna go talk about Niss now in this match. Damn, she's fast. Okay, so her active is a keeping the ball active. This decreases the maximum HP of the enemies when positioned by 50%, which means that your backline is going to have their HP reduced by half. It's really weird. This one, polluted. All players on her team will get their attack power and reflex increased by 60% each when you actually with 3 or more debuff passive skills. That's why I say it adds on, because of the fact that by the time they get those debuffs, they get their attack power and reflex increased. So you may not want to use people who have debuff skills, maybe like ones that are constant. But I don't know, I still haven't cleared it. I'm still trying to theory build. So this is why everybody's debuff on the ally team is actually good for her, because this shit happens for the first 20 minutes of a match, which means that they're not going to have any sort of debuffs on them for 20 minutes. So you gotta stall like a bitch. Last passive, stop conspiracy. You have to block Niss in order to stop her plot. It's really fucking weird. It's really weird. See, it doesn't describe what it does, but based on what I've seen, it actually decreases the debuff passes on you, by 25% each. So you have to block her 4 times in order to have all those debuffs stop. And I'm guessing it goes for everybody in the team.
So yeah, with the Niss match, the main goal, I think, would be to try to have Niss get the ball, get her to hold on to the ball, block her 4 times, and then try to win the match before 20 minutes. Because after that, Niss's team is able to be affected by debuffs, which is also affected by Ariel's passive that steals 20% of the attack power and critical rate of everybody on the team. So she's going to be getting a lot stronger after that. And that's the whole reason why I got so irritated, because it's like, you're basically telling me that this bitch doesn't want to get the ball, and I have 20 minutes to get the ball to the front and try to kill Kirna, who has like 10,000 HP at the moment. Really? I mean, I get that it's an endgame thing, and you have to be really, really well invested in your team, but there are players in this game who are a lot better than I am. And see, I lucked out and I only had to go to 140. There are people out there who have had to gone to 160 before they could have won. And they're like 20 times better than I am. I'm running Husbando, they're running Mono something, fully built, and it's like, what the hell? I don't really like it. But you know what? The more that I think about it, the more that I kind of understand it on the business front, because with all of these, with these superb bosses, and all the stamina that you're having to pour into it, not only are you able to get a lot of event scout points for the Halloween event, or any event that's going on at the moment, if there is one, but also for players who are really desperate in order to get the player, they pour in as much money as they can trying to get the crystals, because they can't really farm anymore. So they just get the crystals, they spend the ST, they use this ST reduction, and it's more money in their pocket, I guess. But still, honestly, with this match, I did not have fun in the slightest, because it was just entirely stupid. Obviously, it's not Anthe levels of bad, because Anthe was so fucking horrible that I didn't even do shit. I saw the video, I was like, nope, I ain't doing that. I ain't gonna catch me slipping. But it's still pretty bad because it's basically really reliant on RNG. I'm pretty sure out of the 140 losses that I had, at least 60 of them, Niss didn't have the ball at all. She didn't even touch the damn ball before my goalkeeper died. And that was like after, what, 50 losses. And it's like, what the hell? You expect me to block Niss, but she never has a fucking ball in the first place? Bitch, the fuck? But, you know, not really making this video to complain, but I do want to hear how you guys experienced Niss. I want to see how you guys actually handled Niss, because obviously I didn't have that much luck. I think I may have gotten average because I did hear about the 60% innovation clear and the 50% innovation clear and then the 80% innovation clear, and some people were trying to get to 100, but you know, I'm just saying. So let me leave a comment below and let me see how you cleared it. Yeah? Yeah. This, honestly, I don't think the 3 week worth was I don't think the 3 weeks waiting for this video was worth it, because I did not expect this match to go so downhill. Like, this is the worst Superb boss I've ever faced, but I haven't even tried to face Anthe, so I would have to say that this is the second worst. Okay, never mind, Crabius. Crabius is the second worst. Can we have White Gardenia again?